There's no shot. Yeah,
What
that's
do
what
you
I'm saying. There's
see
no shot.
today as the biggest difference between being black and white in America?
When I think of white people, I think ethnocentric. Very much like my way of seeing things is the best, most correct way. And anything that's different than that, you know, I don't want to get to know.
It's assimilation. You know, it's kind of like as long as we assimilate and do what they do, we're okay. But if we're kind of like off on the side doing our own little thing, you might be a little bit intimidating.
Seems like that's just the way it is. This world is dominated by
There are two imposters among us.
white people, and I don't think it's any way that we'll ever be considered equal.
Because they just talk at you anyway. I'm a grown man, he be having them talk, hey, get over there, hey, get this, pick that up, hey.
You know he's sitting there like, when can I say the N-word? Okay, I cannot wait.
They both look like they don't want to be there. Well, no, he looks like he's just ready
No,
to say
he
the
loves.
N-word.
Yeah, he just loves that.
She looks like she's just like, no.
Oh fuck, this is fucked up. He's like, oh, this is great. I cannot wait. He's got it loaded in the chamber, bro.
It's coming.
He's ready to
He
fire it
can't
up.
wait to say it
You
and
know,
not get any
like, hey,
backlash.
I'm a man. They don't even talk to their kids like that.
There's a world there that I got to have an eye-opening view of. It was pretty amazing and very enlightening to experience just a taste of what it's like for the black world.
You know, there's a lot of controversy about the N-word and who can use it or whether it should be used at all. Who has experienced an intentional attempt to disrespect you by using that term? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had experiences like that?
Yeah, I used to work as a doorman at a disco, you know, and if somebody came up intoxicated or didn't have the right dress on, you know, they say, come on, nigga, you know, or, you know, it's a lot more hostile than that. And I just, you know, yeah, that's right, I'm a nigga. You know, it just wouldn't affect me. And that would be the end of the conflict, just like that.
Look at this guy's face. Look at his face.
Yeah, because he said, yeah, that's okay, that's right, I'm a nigger, whatever.
Has experienced an intentional
He made a whole
attempt
story
to
up
disrespect
so he
you.
could say it again.
Dude, I've said this before. Listen. I don't know. Look,
Fucking
I was a doorman at
I know you're
disco.
sensitive towards anti-white racism, so I respect your
What?
your opinion here. But like, white people get so creative when it comes to racism. It just like pops off, dude.
Yeah, it's
He just on the spot came up with a story where, like, he came up with a story on the spot of like him being victim to a racist attack, which he just like brushed off so easily.
She's like, yeah, whatever, man. That doesn't bother me. I'm a
It
nigga.
doesn't bother me.
What
By
grown-ass
using that
black
term.
man
That's what I'm trying to get at. Have you had experiences like that?
Yeah, I used to work as a doorman at a disco, you know, and if somebody came up intoxicated or didn't have the right dress
who's
on,
this disco?
you know, they say, come on,
I gotta grab him.
or, you know, it's a lot more hostile than that. And I just, you know, yeah, that's right, I'm a nigga. You know, it just wouldn't affect me. And that would be the end of the conflict, just like that. Because I wouldn't give it the power.
The only reason why people call you derogatory names is so that they can inflame you.
He didn't give it
If you
power.
don't
That was the
empower
problem.
the people that call you the N-word
That's how it
by getting
works.
upset. You win, and the idiot that just called you that doesn't have any power.
My main thing is
You on the chat saying it wasn't a fabrication. Bruno was the one who said it to the black doorman.
Yeah, no, that's so crazy. Someone said, I'm about to say, he did this shit to someone else. And he's telling him he's reversing the story.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
He said someone's called.
be the fly on the wall and see how whites act when blacks are nowhere around.
I'll be able to, you know, actually hear what they say when I'm not in the room. But I'll actually be in the room.
Walking like a white woman.
My name is Brian. I enjoy building computers, things like that. I like fixing things with my hand.
My name is Renee, and
My hobbies, whoa. Swimming, tennis, you know, shopping.
How prevalent is racism still in today's society?
You know, I want to think that everybody is treated equally, and you know what? They're not.
I had an experience where I was managing
A girl who was black, and she had the worst attitude I have ever seen. I wanted to fire her so bad. It had nothing to do with the color of her complexion.
Bro.
Whatever I would have to document to fire her.
Bro, I thought she was gonna be like, yeah, you know, black people really do have it bad. She's like, no.
I thought she was gonna be
She
based.
flipped it, dude.
She started telling a story from her work.
She fucking flipped it. Oh, that's so good.
Even longer list.
The
to
way
make
she
sure
started the
that
story was
we're
very
not
different.
Sued.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. Yesterday, there's a black guy behind the counter, and
my friend tipped him and said, and put a tip in the jar and said, "Thank you, brother."
You have a
And the
Gatorade?
guy said, "Watch how you say that."
Only black people
Yeah, can I
can
get
call
Gatorade?
themselves brother or even the N-word.
I don't look at a black person and say, I want to do harm. But sometimes there's these innate things that I think have been taught that, you know, I shake someone's hand,
Blue or orange?
it's black, and my instinct is to wipe it or something. I am very conscious of it afterwards, and I feel horrible about it, and it takes work to switch that around.
When he said that, I was like, wow.
You want
Guys just shaking when he was telling
sure?
us that.
Yeah.
You could tell that really bothered him.
I knew that racism was there, and I thought I was prepared for everything, but when I actually donned the white makeup, I was shocked.
Sorry, what did he say?
He said, when I shake a black person's hand, there's just this innate feeling to just wipe my hand afterwards, or something like that. And he said he thinks it's taught, and bro, I don't fucking know. These people are just.
I think he like. I think he like, if I remember correctly, like he recognizes that that's racist.
Yeah.
But
That's
he's
what
like,
saying. And he
he's
says,
like trying to
makes sense.
shake his social conditioning, kind of. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's so.
He's being honest, but it's just like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't even understand what this panel is. Like, it's just a panel of people talking in one random room.
It's just the Redditors getting together. Just
This is like real life
The
Reddit.
white plight, dude. Hassan's on stream torturing two brothers, making them watch this shit. Are you kidding me? They love it. What the fuck are you talking about?
This is true entertainment.
Bro, how fucked up that this man does not recognize that Ice Cube ended racism in America.
Done.
With this show.
Finito.
Yeah.
It's over.
Oh, man.
When he said that, I was like, wow.
The guys just shaking when he was telling us that. You could tell that really bothered him.
I knew that racism was there, and I thought I was prepared for everything, but when I actually donned the white makeup, I was shocked.
Those focus groups were really eye-opening.
I look forward to having someone say, hey, nigga, you know, you're a son of a bitch. I hate you, nigga. And expect me to get all freaked out about it. And I just look at him and go, gee, why did you call me that? And that would be the end of it.
No, this guy's like actually like what the fuck is he even talking about?
Bro, he literally
What is he talking about?
Okay, first of all, welcome to white people.
This dude is just
This dude is just, he's a liberal too. Like, that dude straight up thinks that racism starts and ends with someone calling him, like thinking he's a black man and calling him the N-word.
Yeah, no, but before he was like, I expected that to happen and all these things were supposed to go and happen. It's been one day and you've been in a room around other black people. What the fuck is he on?
Yeah, and he's going to be chasing that high because
like
white people love to be oppressed. Okay, this is a fucking fantasy for him in the sense that like he gets to be oppressed as a black man, but also simultaneously he's like, you know, he's also simultaneously going to be like, oh well, it's not a big deal because like I'm not going to give it power, and it's only impactful if you give it power. The ultimate goal, the ultimate point that he's making is straight up that like the N-word has no power. And it's only like the black people who won't give up, you know, thinking about slavery and you know caring about the N-word.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, like that's the thing is like racism solved. Don't be offended. Like a lot of people just straight up think because they have no way of comprehending what systemic racism is like, and they've never really thought about it from an empathetic point of view, or more importantly than that, never been in a diverse environment where they've like actually been around black people as peers, as equals, as friends. You know what I mean? That like they've never had that conversation with a black person, or rather, they've only had that conversation with like a single black person in a dominated white space. So that black person is already most likely conforming to that white space in an effort to be accepted by everyone else. So they straight up think racism is just a personal slight against them. Like an individual tiny thing, like someone being a meanie bobini. That's what racism is.
Yeah.
Because you've never experienced it. So you just have no fucking idea. You're just completely disconnected from that reality. So you just think, oh man, racism is just about people being mean to you and people being big bullies. And if you don't let them be big bullies, then, you know, no racism.
Yeah.
In the focus group, it was interesting that out of